Hello and welcome back to Hotkeys Portugal. We've always known that the tiny house had some structural issues. The old bread oven and chimney between the bedroom and the kitchen is the worst. It has a few obvious cracks, like this one between the side wall and the oven. I don't think it's got any worse since we came. The cantilevered chimney hood probably wasn't helping things, so we decided it was safest to take it down.
So after one too many close impacts with that lintel, it's got to go. That was a right bash a minute ago. So I'm just knocking down the wall around it. It's wired into the sides, so I'm just going to get the bolt cutter on it.
Don't want to take the walls down either side?
No, it's only...
Not just yet, anyway.
There we go.
And presumably one on the other side near the tiny house?
I imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
So that now says that is... The whole wall is pretty much...
Yeah. Not very safe. Excellent.
Well, that's the best way to and then just cut those.
Cut that there. Hang on.
Two. And there we go.
And there is the offending article. It's done so much damage to Phil's head. Yeah. More bolts to cut.
There we go, job done.
You'd probably better take off the one to the left there, just above the sink, because that's about to fall off anyway. It doesn't look very safe at all. There you go. The rest looks a bit more secure.
It's all a bit rubbish, but there we go. Literally just coming off my hand.
Okay.
So mind your feet.
I'm coming behind you. Oh my word, yeah, it's barely holding together, is it?
It's not holding together.
Yeah, we were starting to notice an increasingly big crack in the wall of the tiny house, and we've decided that it's probably because this chimney is falling apart. Well, it definitely is falling apart. So it was safer to get it down than to leave it. So that's what we're trying to do.
Right.
That's the chimney.
So the chimney is 2 holted Yolos. So that will come down just the same.
Okay. But not with you up a ladder leaning on it.
No. I'll be, I think from here, I can probably use the step ladder
Yeah.
to have a better access. So that was to get, that got the superstructure off.
Can you see the holes?
The holes?
Any holes? No?
No.
Oh, good.
So we've got a nice sunny day today and perfect conditions to carry on with the removal of this canopy, basically just to protect this wall and take the weight off it. So this is a concrete beam with probably got some rebar in the middle of it, and so Tijolo on the top, blockwork on the top, take that off and then get to the beam. There's a rotten old rafter there and this one too. Just tidy this place up a little bit and have it in a better condition so that when we do come back to sleep here it's a bit more secure. There we go, more or less what I had in mind. Now to get on to the blockwork. So all ready to knock down the remains of the canopy, and the candidates for the job: big lump and little lump.
See which ones work best.
See which one is needed. I'll start with the little lump.
Start with the little one.
And then we'll see where we go.
Work up from there.
A lot happier today on the step ladder rather than leaning up against it on
Yeah.
the main ladder, but let's see how fragile this is. Big lump.
We did make a hole already, that was good.
Yeah, well, there's most of that was just rendered. I mean, there's a block behind it. More persistent than I thought. Oh.
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm at the wrong angle. I'm going to have to move a bit, I think.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, there's reinforcings in it. That's why. Yes, there's a reinforcing beam across the top there.
You can see that better. Oh yes, you've got some yeah.
So I can take that out with the bolt cutter.
Okay. And then the rest can probably come out. We'll get out of the way first.
Right.
Before you do a bit more knocking.
Yeah. There's another bit of reinforcing bar there, and there's a couple of bars that are cable tied together. I mean, just come up over here, look down there, there's a couple of, they're cable tied together, or wound together with a bit of wire, but they're not acting under tension at all. Very odd. And then there's one bit of bar across the top, but slowly it's coming apart. Right, so if I get the bolt cutters, I can get that bar out. Should make life easier.
No, don't pull too much when you just balance on the ladder.
Yeah, okay. I'm imagining there's another bar in the
I'm
middle
sure
of this.
there'll be something reinforcing that, won't there?
Yeah.
That looks more cast concrete, actually.
Yeah. I think it's a concrete cast beam. You know, with a
three-sided ring beam, or even four-sided ring beam. Who knows? Wouldn't be a ring if it was only three-sided, would it?
Maybe what I want to do is get the disc cutter and cut where it goes into the wall, because it's probably
we don't want to take the wall out with it. No.
Yeah, it's probably going to go into the wall.
Yeah.
So if I get a disc cutter on the concrete to weaken it, and then ideally it comes down.
Yeah.
Held in on the bars, and I can cut the bars and it'll come away.
Okay.
But first.
That's a theory. First get
all the
tijolo down.
Yeah.
Okay.
One. I'll do the other side as well.
Can't get the angle on that. Maybe just bend it out of the way.
I was hoping to get it out of the way completely, but
yeah,
maybe not playing the game with me.
Not when you're leaning on top of a ladder. No, that's not good.
Goes in there. Take that one out.
You might want to get the ladder a little bit closer, or is that not a good idea?
Well, no, because I've got the leverage then.
Oh, right,
see,
okay.
by being away from it.
That's easier.
Yeah, you see, some of them are easy, some of them less so. It's interesting, the rebar, or the metal bar, is in the render, not in the tijolo.
Oh,
in the dot.
bizarre.
How weird.
Yeah.
Could you pass me the little hammer, please? Thank you. Oh, there's two bars. One's outside, one's inside. I haven't quite got the strength to do that at long range.
No, it's a bit too far to reach for that.
But it's...
Yeah, the little hammer's doing... don't lean on that too much.
Right. Come down and do that side now. There we go. Right, next. Think is to investigate this. You see the difference in colour.
Yeah.
That's a pre-made lintel, and that's just some concrete that's been laid on top of it to make the bed for the blocks.
Yeah, so presumably this is set nicely into the wall.
Probably. So this is where
Disc cutter time.
Disc cutter, chisel, basically break it back to whatever's reinforcing it through and cut that.
Yeah, okay.
You know, cut it out sort of there somewhere.
Doesn't matter if something sticks out of the wall.
Well, I can tidy it back. Once I've got the weight off it, I can tidy it back.
Yeah.
I could cut it about there.
Yeah.
Now, I think what I want to do is take that left side out first and then cut it from the back to come this way.
Are you going to try and do what?
Well, the right hand branch as you see it.
I'd be tempted to leave it.
There.
I'd be tempted to leave it
Okay.
for the moment. Let him re-sprout. And then we can always bring it down another couple of feet, literally, if in a couple of years' time.
Yeah.
So there, he looks good.
Okay.
And the chipping pile that was looking so depleted before. There's still a lot of chopping to do.
Here's the last batch.
And a lot of big logs.
There we go.
One hot and sweaty human. And another chipping pile down there. But apart from that, looks a bit neater.
Wonderful, isn't it?
One more olive gets the haircut.
This is dead. How's that?
Yeah, and these front ones,
Sorry?
the ones right at the front.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice and quick and easy, wasn't it?
So as soon as I've done all the dirty work, Jane comes in to tidy up after me.
Yep. And then the oily stuff just can go just onto the land.
Sorry, I'll get out of your way.
There's all the crushed out under the seat.
It does look a lot neater and tidier than it did. And are we going to do anything with that that crate? Is that going to get out of the way soon?
It can do. It can stay, it can go. What do you think?
It looks a bit rotten to me.
Oh, it is wrecked. You know, it's not actually solid, it's just dead wood, really.
Knock it down, dismantle it and stack it up, are those,
Okay,
I think.
Cool. It feels so much more spacious now that we don't have to duck our heads every time we walk in. We managed to lug the old cast iron stove out of the way. It'll get restored at some point, but not just yet. Now that the chimney's gone, you can really see the old bake oven and the flue above it. It's a real shame that we're not going to be able to keep this, because it's brilliantly constructed out of roof tiles. It takes up so much space in the tiny house, though, that we're going to need to make a shower room. So sadly, it's going to have to be removed. We had a storm overnight, and unusually for here, because we're normally pretty sheltered, we've got a morning of high winds. The gazebo started to bounce around and threatened to take off. Taking it down was a whole lot easier than any of the times we'd put it up.
And that, as they say, is that.
Just a quick message. Just wanted to wish you all a very, very happy new year. Or in, as it is in Portuguese,
Feliz Ano Novo.
We're not going to go any further in Portuguese right now. That's about as good as it gets. Anyway, I hope you all have an absolutely safe and wonderful 2025. I'm sure you'll see plenty of more changes happening here over the next year. We certainly hope so anyway. We might even have started building this time next year.
You never know your luck. So please subscribe, like, do all the usual things to
Yeah, if you've got any
keep us
comments
going.
at all, just let us know.
And we'll look forward to seeing you as we go through the new year.
Apologies for the appalling accents. We're getting better, but some things take time. Well, that's about it from us for this week. We're relieved to have taken the pressure off the tiny house wall, and it's great to tick off another couple of olives from the pruning list. Thanks so much for watching. We'll both look forward to seeing you all next year.